offensive players, especially in the backcourt in our league, and is showing flashes of offensive brilliance. And every step of the way, he just is proving to everybody that doubts him that he's got a lot of game in the tank. I love him. I love this kid. He's really special.
Spencer, step back three.
We are just so pleased with the example that so many people look to him and say, hey, I want to be like you because you are really determined and you are really starting to show how good you are, even though most of us didn't really know much about you. And you have to believe in yourself. You know, no one's going to believe in you if you don't believe in yourself. You have to work really hard. You have to surround yourself with great people who are going to push you to be successful, and you treat people the right way. And if you do those things, then you're going to be successful in life. And there's just no way that you can't.
Well, a laundry list of impressive qualities that belong to Spencer Johnson, and the one that I want to add to it is just nice. He's among the nicest people I've ever met.
Yeah, and we just were talking about this earlier in the show. I mean, there was people that looked at Spencer when he had left Weber State and left UVU and was at Slick, being like, his career is washed up. It's over, right? And there's so many people that when they go to that third school that they think they're washed up, it's over. But Spencer's like, nope, I'm just getting started. Right, and it's a beautiful thing we get to see in athletics all the time, and that's a little bit where our team feels right now, right? And so he's grown into a tremendous leader, and he is one of the nicest people you ever meet.
And you lean on him, like you are relying on this guy for a lot right now.
Yes,
absolutely. All right, good stuff. Our special guest tonight is a Renaissance man of sorts, with interests and activities off the hardwoods that are as intriguing as his play on the court. Please welcome into Studio C for the first time, freshman Richie Saunders.
How you doing?
Let's go, baby.
Welcome in.
No, good to be here. Thank you.
Yeah. When did you know that you were going to be a basketball player, among other things, but a basketball player?
That is a good question. I think, I played baseball for a long time, growing up, and I never wanted to play basketball. But my dad, he played in college, and my sisters played as well. And so I think it's maybe when I was maybe 10, I was like, all right, I'm gonna actually start playing this thing. But yeah.
You mentioned your dad, he played at UC Davis.
That's right.
Yeah, and you also said there's other people that have played at a high level too, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of in the family in a way, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So you were a Riverton High School player, right? But before all that, before the 10-year-old thing you talked about, you had early morning workouts as a kid, as a basketball player. How long did you do those? And then when do you recall starting those?
Yeah, I had to be around there. Maybe I think 9. Maybe 8 or 9. Me and my dad, he's been huge for me. We would wake up 4:55. We're at the door on the way to the church, and I didn't see my dad a lot. He was very busy with church responsibilities and work, and so that was my time with my dad, and I cherish those things for sure.
So literally 5 in the morning, you're shooting hoops.
That's right.
As a little kid. Yeah. That probably doesn't surprise you a lot about Richie.
It doesn't surprise me at all. I mean, and those stories are synonymous with guys that are playing at his level, right? It's just a definition of how you get there and what you do and how he's got to where he is.
Okay, I mentioned Riverton for a second. So you started high school ball at Riverton, but didn't end up finishing there. Can you tell us about the journey you made as a high schooler, where you went?
Yeah, so I played 2 years at Riverton High School, my freshman and sophomore year. Loved it. Loved the coaching staff and my teammates. But, I was posed with the opportunity to play at Wasatch Academy.
Down in Mount Pleasant.
Mount Pleasant. If anybody here has heard of that, it's super small, but got a little place in my heart for sure. It's funny when Coach Evans and Paul Peterson, they were my coaches. They started to reach out and recruit me, and I was just I was laughing at them, because I didn't want to live in Mount Pleasant, but you
were the only person that doesn't dream someday of living in Mount Pleasant.
It's crazy. This makes me unique, Yeah, but I started entertaining the thought and got serious about thinking about it, and I'm super grateful for that. helped me grow my game, and I owe a lot to Wasatch.
We'd like to do a PSA right now to all those Cougar fans that live in Mount Pleasant. We love you dearly, yes?
Oh, 100%. And I have some really, really good friends out there for sure.
It broadened your horizons.
Exactly. At first, I didn't really know too much about it, but then I lived there for 2 years, and it was awesome.
Grew to know it and love it.
That's right.
Okay, Coach Pope, when did you first become acquainted with Richie?
Boy, that's a great question. That's been a long time. That's been another 5 years ago. So I remember, seeing Richie play at Riverton, and then I remember seeing him play at Wasatch Academy. And where things got really dicey is when I first took the job here, there was one player that we had to try desperately to convince to get here, and it was Richie Saunders. So we spent a lot of time begging him to hang out with us, trying to get him to jump on board. And in the meantime, I got to watch him at Wasatch Academy, which at the time you guys were number 6 or 7 in the country. You finished at the national tournament, right? Mm-hmm. And you think about that team with all the talent it had on it, and Richie was the leading scorer and rebounder and assist guy and steals guy, and every statistical category he led the team, which is incredible, which is really indicative of who he is, because he's a really, really talented shooter, but the thing that's special about him is his motor. It's just off the charts.
I want you to name check a couple guys. Who are some people that were playing at Wasatch when you were there?
Of course, Foos is my little brother.
Your little brother.
On this very show 3 weeks ago, he said something different.
It's funny because I came back from my mission, and apparently now he's older than me or something like that. That's what he says, but you can't listen to him. But I play with like Caleb Lohner, like Mike Saunders.
Who's now at Utah.
He's at Utah. Leo
at Fresno State.
Fresno.
A lot of talent on that team.
And then Madi
Sissoko
at Michigan State.
Before the break, and we have to get to break, you like to do things other than play basketball. Give us 5 things off the top that keep you busy.
That's a lot. Yeah. I think probably one of my greatest loves is learning different languages. I speak some other languages, and that's like, I love other cultures, and that's where a lot of my time goes. But also, like, I play the guitar, and then one that Coach Pope is actually really good at is wood turning. So on a lathe, like turning bowls is what I do, but you should see him by the lathe.
The things we do in recruiting, guys, I kid you not.
You got Coach spinning?
I did, actually. Yeah. Spinning, nice,
yeah. Did it end up on a mantle at home maybe or something, Coach?
I don't know. Like, we're sweating. This is an official visit, so we had the whole BYU wood shop, like the faculty, everybody. I was like, I'm going to wine and dine Richie to come to BYU by taking him to the wood shop. And it worked.
Not every coach is going to take that approach.
No, seriously. No, seriously.
Piano, a little bit of piano?
I play a little bit of piano.
Are you a French minor in college?
I'm thinking about it. I still haven't decided, but yeah.
It might be something you do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Richie is also, I don't know if you know this, but Richie is also a board member on the Foos Foundation.
Yep.
And you've been to Mali?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Been there a few times, and I love the people in West Africa. Me and Foos have that foundation, so it's been awesome.
I got to travel with Richie and Foos to Mali in last September, and one of the greatest things, we were at a very small village, people that don't know any of the luxuries that we know in the United States, and as always, Richie is off in the corner practicing his French with the kids there, and it just is incredible. Like, to watch him do that with all the love that he has in his heart for people is pretty extraordinary. Like, he's a special young man.
That's really special. All right, still on the way. It is our weekly game show segment with Coach and Richie. Stick around for that when BYU basketball with Mark Pope continues. We're back in a minute.
Okay, that's good. Whoa, Dave!
Sorry, I'll go grab some paper towels. You can't let Dave pour things. He works at JCW's. They fill stuff up past the brim over there, like their milkshakes. They're thick, rich, and oh my gosh.
Delicious?
Oh no, Dave's filling up Crystal's car for her.
Dave, stop!
Hey, this is Clark for JCW. Stop into any of our 5 locations today. We're located in American Fork, Thanksgiving Point, Provo, South Jordan, and our new location in Harriman. Come in and see why at JCW's we believe in quality and a lot of it.
From business matters to family matters, from legal advice to litigation, Fillmore Spencer is your full-service law firm headquartered just a mile north of the Marriott Center on University Avenue, with branch offices in Salt Lake and St. George. Top-rated lawyers consistently voted Utah Valley's favorite law firm. With its broad legal expertise, Fillmore Spencer can play offense or defense and even provide a little coaching. Fillmore Spencer, solving problems and seizing opportunities for you, your family, and your business.
There's nothing like fine craftsmanship. That's why I use My Style Checking from Mountain America Credit Union. It has all the time-tested benefits you'd expect from checking, as well as some cool modern features, like easy-to-earn rewards, mobile alerts, and loan rate discounts. That's what I call a well-built account. Put the finishing touches on your finances. Open your My Style account today at any Mountain America branch or at macu.com. Insured by NCUA. On approved credit. Membership required based on eligibility.
I'm a professional mom, and I mean business. Between helping the kids with school, coaching the soccer team, and everything else, I don't have time to mess around. Pro tip, BYU Food to Go. They've got everything from Kahlua pork, classic side dishes, to elegant desserts. Whether it's a wedding reception, family reunion, tailgating party, or a hungry ward, they've got you covered. Simply order, pick up, and serve. BYU Food to Go will help you put together an amazing event that everyone will enjoy. Check out BYU Food to Go.
All right, this is BYU basketball with Mark Pope and Richie Saunders, presented by Siegfried and Jensen. Let's get to the fun and games portion of tonight's show. Hit it. Okay, it's back. All right, it's back. Coach Pope, don't sweat it. It's going to be awesome. Okay.
Hey, Emma, you need to change that to a Tiki's picture of me. That's what you need. That'd be the...
There's no way I can top that, that's for sure.
Yeah. So we're bringing Popetionary back tonight, in part because it was invented in Seattle, Washington. Richie, you served your mission in Seattle.
That's right. Yeah.
You originally called them Madagascar, is that right? Ended up in Seattle?
Yep.
Okay. And Coach Pope, Seattle ties for you as well?
That's right.
Okay, so we're going back to Popetionary. Here's how it works. You're playing against Richie, Coach, and Richie, you're playing against Coach. Coach will get...
I am undefeated. I think in the Coach Pope show, I'm undefeated.
There's no way. I saw
It
Tiki's.
may be
There's
rigged.
no way you
It may be
won.
rigged.
We're gonna give Coach Pope this half of the studio.
Let's go, peeps. Come
And
on.
we'll give Richie and we'll give Richie this half over
Oh
here.
yeah, let's go, yo.
Okay.
Oh, come on now, come on.
Wait, hold on. Let's go, guys.
Still nothing.
Coach Pope, here are your words.
Oh, yep, okay. Thank you.
Richie, here are your words. You're gonna simply draw the first one you see when we give you hang tight. We'll start with
Got
Coach
too
Pope.
excited. Sorry.
We'll start with Coach Pope, and then if your half guesses, you get a point.
Oh,
And
my
we'll go.
gosh.
Okay. Here's a little eraser for you. When
Don't
you're
need
done.
it.
Where's the timer?
Okay.
Get the timer going.
Okay, Coach Pope is going.
Pumpkin.
Oh, good.
Bring it, Space Needle. That's what I'm talking about, team. Whoa, let's go.
So there's a time.
That's
I
good.
should have set up the start.
That's 2 seconds.
Everything we're doing here has some tie to Richie one way or the other. Some tie one way or the other. Richie Space Needle, of course, Seattle. There you go. Okay, Richie, draw your first word and go.
Oh man, I'm kind of nervous.
You can use your eraser.
Plus, you got to erase. Time starts now. 5, 4.
All right, we could go right here.
A guitar.
Oh my goodness, that's like trouble. I didn't even finish.
Guitar.
Oh, guitar.
Right here.
Say he played the guitar. It's a guitar.
Man, who was that? Man, great work.
Okay, that was really good.
That is
Okay.
super impressive.
Coach Pope.
Were you? Did Richie draw like this? Was this how he was doing that?
I gotta do what I gotta do.
All right, here we go. Oh,
Okay,
I'm up.
you are up.
Okay, let's go. Ooh, all right. Okay, here we go. Somebody said it! There we go, bring it.
Marriott Center.
Yes,
It's the Marriott
yes,
Center.
yes.
Clearly, it's the Marriott Center.
Yes! I don't know what that has to do with Seattle, but I like it.
It has to do with Richie.
Oh, okay.
Richie plays in the Marriott
okay.
Center. These are all Richie connected. One way or another, these things will connect to Richie. Could be anything. Okay, here we go.
We ready?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. You better help me out there, Sia.
Mickey Mouse!
Oh my goodness. Oh, I heard it.
What was the answer?
No, right there. That was it.
Ice cream?
Come on, Greg. You can give that to me?
It was
ice cream.
Okay, ice cream. Somehow that meant ice cream.
I have a love for ice cream.
Are those scoops of ice cream?
Yeah, either that or grapes.
Okay.
But I got some work to do, I guess.
All right.
Okay.
Just be patient with me here. This is going to be great. This is going to be epic. Hey, bring it. Ping pong. Let's go.
Wow, we got ping pong.
Where do you guys get this stuff?
What?
I think you got my marker, Coach.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's go.
Nice work in the back.
Oh, man. This one is probably my favorite. Oh, man. You got to ignore the table tennis. All right, ready? Oh, I forgot this. I forgot the hair.
What hair? What
There we go. So
I'll just go up Tiki's.
I'm not sure it's better. Yeah, a Tiki's version of Coach Pope or Richie's version of me.
Well, the thing is, we look like the same person. Which maybe that's accurate, actually.
Oh, yeah. No, wow.
Someone take a picture.
All right. We each have one left here.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Oh, boy, let's see.
Whoa! Nicely done. Okay. The answer was duck, and duck was correct. Why do ducks matter to you?
That's hilarious. For like the last maybe 13 years, I have candy machines with corn in them for ducks. It's like a little business that I run in Gardner Village, where I like to feed the ducks. Kind of random, but it's been super good to me. So,
is there a website where people can buy their duck food?
Yeah, just come DM me. I'll get you the corn you need.
All right, sweet.
I got one more,
Rich. Okay.
Oh yeah.
He does a lot of stuff.
Man, y'all are good.
What was the answer?
Can't you tell? It's a tiger.
It's tigers. What's the connection with tigers?
Wasatch Academy Tigers.
There it is. Wasatch Academy. Good job.
Really
well done. How about a round for our guys here? That's amazing. All right, before the break, little hoops. Coach, you got a one-game week coming up. Cougars and St. Mary's at the Marriott Center this Saturday. First time since 2017 that the Gales will take a national ranking into their game here at the Marriott Center. And yet, they'll have to snap a 4-game BYU win streak. You guys have beaten St. Mary's last year with Coach Rose, and the first 3 with you. You've beaten St. Mary's every time at home.
Yeah, it's been a great rivalry. It's been a tremendous. It's probably been our most dynamic rivalry in the WCC over the last several years. So it's a huge game for us. They're a great team. They've actually been deserving of a national ranking well before this week. And so it's on. Let's go.
Richie, what's something you know about St. Mary's right now that you're locked in on?
They're very disciplined. Their defense is incredible, and the pace of the game is a little different than maybe different teams we've played.
Aiden Mahaney, it may be the freshman of the year if they have that award in the conference this year. He's won the award 7 times, last 4 weeks in a row. He's really helped them take a step, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's been a superstar. He is a player well beyond his years. They're putting a ton of responsibility on him, and he is delivering in a really special way. But he's surrounded by 4 guys in the rotation, on the starting lineup that are like veteran guys that know the deal, and so he's been exactly the right piece that they needed. They're terrific.
Should be a great environment Saturday night at the Marriott Center.
Thank you guys for that. We're super grateful.
All right, join us next Tuesday right here for another edition of BYU Basketball with Mark Pope. It's 8:30 Eastern, 6:30 Mountain, Tuesdays right here in Studio C on BYUtv and BYU Radio. When we come back, we'll take some social media questions for the coach and Richie Saunders when BYU Basketball with Mark Pope returns here on BYUtv and BYU Radio.
This holiday, whether you're roasting a Smith's Simple Truth turkey for 40 or making a Murray's Baked Brie for 2, whether you're baking a pie with fresh Cosmic Crisp apples like Grandma's or ordering private selection cream pies when Grandma's pie is all gone, Smith's has fast, fresh delivery and free pickup, so you can make holiday meals that bring you all together to create memories that last. Smith's, fresh for everyone. Free pickup on orders of $35 or more. Restrictions may apply.
Utahns love staying active, and Intermountain Healthcare is here to help keep it that way. Because maybe you can't lift 500-pound plates like a lineman, but you might have what it takes to scale Olympus. Maybe you got 3-foot range instead of 3-point, but you can handle 3 feet of powder. It's a way of life. And if there's ever a setback, we're here to get the Cougs and you back out there. Intermountain Healthcare, official medical provider for BYU Athletics. Learn more at intermountainsportsmed.org.
Mother, Father, thank you for taking the time to meet with me here at the kitchen table. We as a team need to take my high school education to the next level. I have been made aware of a new opportunity with greater flexibility and a wider range of class offerings. I'm speaking, of course, of BYU Online High School.
Earn a real high school diploma with BYU Online High School, bringing education home.
I was also hoping I could get a corner office overlooking the back patio and trampoline.
Find out more at highschool.byu.edu.
Greg Wrubel here for Tucano's Brazilian Grill. Are you craving churrasco dining featuring flame-grilled, skewered meats, sliced, sizzling tableside with grilled vegetables and pineapple? Or maybe you're missing Tucano's festival of gourmet salads and hot sides, rich decadent desserts, and famous fresh-squeezed Brazilian lemonade. Well, the grills are fired up, and it's all available for dine-in or takeout today. So get fired up for Tucano's Brazilian Grill, a proud sponsor of BYU Athletics for over 20 years. Call 801-224-4774 for reservations or order online at tucanos.com.
BYU Basketball with Mark Pope is brought to you by Siegfried & Jensen, helping Utah families for over 30 years. Intermountain Healthcare, official medical provider for BYU Athletics. Cascade Collision Repair, serious about perfection. And by Smith's, fresh for everyone.
Time for some social media Q&A for the coach and Richie. First up for Coach Pope. Question, what is practice like this week with no game on Thursday leading into St. Mary's on Saturday?
Why don't you answer that question?
A lot of time working on the things that we need to work on. We've spent so much time on transition offense and transition defense as well. And it's been super good so far, 2 days in.
Was yesterday kind of a 2-a-day? Did Coach Pope have you work were there 2 practices yesterday or 1 or 2? Or
just
meetings.
Yeah.
Oh, meetings.
Just
okay.
Film sessions.
Okay. So a busy day, either way. Last question. And Hema likes to jump into this. Richie asks Hema, what advice do you have for a TV producer that is looking to start a small duck feeding business?
They got the makeup down, and so I think that's a good thing to incorporate into the business. So you can tell all of our faces are nice and make-upped.
Yeah.
But I love it, Hema. That's awesome.
By the way, you're not joking about the fact this has been you've been doing this for years. It's been like bringing in income for you.
It paid for a good portion of my mission. Yeah.
Is that true?
It is. Yeah.
That's actually super cool.
All right, looking ahead to our weekend broadcast schedule, just the one game on tap. It is BYU and St. Mary's. You'll get the 1-hour pregame with both BYUtv and BYU Radio. ESPN2 will cover it on TV. We'll have it for you on BYU Radio. Mark Durant joining me. And then BYUtv and Radio again for postgame coverage. As we take another break, here is this week's trivia question presented by Cascade Collision Repair, serious about perfection. Spencer Johnson is now 8th in BYU's career three-point field goal percentage list. Who's BYU's career leader in three-point field goal percentage? The answer is coming up next.
I'm a professional mom, and I mean business. Between helping the kids with school, coaching the soccer team, and everything else, I don't have time to mess around. Pro tip, BYU Food to Go. They've got everything from Kahlua pork, classic side dishes, to elegant desserts. Whether it's a wedding reception, family reunion, tailgating party, or a hungry ward, they've got you covered. Simply order, pick up, and serve. BYU Food to Go will help you put together an amazing event that everyone will enjoy. Check out BYU Food to Go.
From business matters to family matters, from legal advice to litigation, Fillmore Spencer is your full-service law firm headquartered just a mile north of the Marriott Center on University Avenue, with branch offices in Salt Lake and St. George. Top-rated lawyers consistently voted Utah Valley's favorite law firm. With its broad legal expertise, Fillmore Spencer can play offense or defense and even provide a little coaching. Fillmore Spencer, solving problems and seizing opportunities for you, your family, and your business.
There's nothing like fine craftsmanship. That's why I use My Style Checking from Mountain America Credit Union. It has all the time-tested benefits you'd expect from checking, as well as some cool modern features, like easy-to-earn rewards, mobile alerts, and loan rate discounts. That's what I call a well-built account. Put the finishing touches on your finances. Open your My Style account today at any Mountain America branch or at macu.com. Insured by NCUA. On approved credit. Membership required based on eligibility.
Okay, that's good. Whoa, Dave!
Sorry, I'll go grab some paper towels.
You can't let Dave pour things. He works at JCW's. They fill stuff up past the brim over there, like their milkshakes. They're thick, rich, and oh my gosh.
Delicious?
Oh no. Dave's filling up Crystal's car for her.
Dave, stop!
Hey, this is Clark for JCW. Stop into any of our 5 locations today. We're located in American Fork, Thanksgiving Point, Provo, South Jordan, and our new location in Harriman. Come in and see why at JCW's we believe in quality and a lot of it.
It is our closing segment of BYU basketball with Mark Pope and some weekly trivia questions. Spencer Johnson having a great three-point year. He's now 8th in BYU career three-point field goal shooting with a minimum of 75 threes made, as you see there. Who is BYU's career leader in three-point field goal percentage? We're going back in the day for this one. Back in the day. The answer here is Nathan Call.
45.6.
Late 80s, early 90s,
Wow.
and for his career, 46% from the three-point line. Great stuff. All right, last couple minutes we have on the show. Richie, you're new to all these WCC rivalries, if you will, but St. Mary's has been, as Coach Pope said, he called it a beautiful rivalry since BYU's joined the league. And you mentioned a bit about what you know about the St. Mary's Gales already. What makes them maybe special or unique among the teams you'll play this year?
You know, like they're super good. But maybe like from a personal standpoint, is like I've grown up watching this rivalry. I've been to maybe 1 or 2 of the games itself, and I'm super excited to be able to step in and play.
How does it compare to Gonzaga, Coach Pope, when St. Mary's comes in?
Well, the thing about St. Mary's is actually been more of an even matchup for us in terms of who's coming away with wins. And the St. Mary's team has such a unique character and flavor. We're talking about media today. If you took off St. Mary's jerseys and you just showed them playing a game but blacked out, everybody in the country would know who it was. If you had no names attached or anything else, they have such a distinct style of play that's so incredibly effective. This Randy Bennett, for my money, is one of the top 5 or 10 coaches in the entire country. What he's done at St. Mary's and continues to do with his unique style of basketball is incredible. It's really humbling, and it's been a really fun and challenging matchup for us.
And to have beaten St. Mary's in every home game you've had against them says a lot, though, about how hard you have to play to win that kind of game.
Yeah, and it's we listen. St. Mary's, we actually call some of our defensive actions, like we talk about a St. Mary's cover as part of our vernacular. They're so good, and they're a benchmark. They're a standard that we talk about all season long in terms of the physicality that they bring to the game is unique and different than anybody else, and so it's a good teaching tool for us.
Okay, good luck to you guys this weekend against the Gales. Thanks for being here, everybody. Oh, there it is. Have a great week. All right, we'll see you next week. Take care.
This holiday, whether you're roasting a Smith's Simple Truth turkey for 40 or making a Murray's baked brie for 2, whether you're baking a pie with fresh Cosmic Crisp apples like Grandma's or ordering private selection cream pies when Grandma's pie is all gone, Smith's has fast, fresh delivery and free pickup, so you can make holiday meals that bring you all together to create memories that last. Smith's, fresh for everyone. Free pickup on orders of $35 or more. Restrictions may apply.
When you think of BYU, you probably don't think about high school. But now BYU offers a full-time high school education to students, and it's called BYU Online High School. Flexible enrollment options are available for a variety of learners.
BYU Online High School, bringing education home.
Greg Wrubel here for Tucano's Brazilian Grill. Are you craving churrasco dining featuring flame-grilled, skewered meats, sliced, sizzling tableside with grilled vegetables and pineapple? Or maybe you're missing Tucano's festival of gourmet salads and hot sides, rich, decadent desserts, and famous fresh-squeezed Brazilian lemonade. Well, the grills are fired up, and it's all available for dine-in or takeout today. So get fired up for Tucano's Brazilian Grill, a proud sponsor of BYU Athletics for over 20 years. Call 801-224-4774 for reservations or order online at tucanos.com.
Hey Cougar fans, it's Taysom Hill. Football's a tough sport, but what's tougher is trying to find movies and shows nowadays that aren't full of profanity, sexual content, or graphic violence. That's why I'm glad I found VidAngel. With VidAngel, you can skip offensive content in the shows you stream from Netflix, Amazon Video, Apple TV Plus, and more. Now that's something to rise and shout about. So score a touchdown with your family and learn more at vidangel.com. VidAngel. Watch more, worry less.